Hey Libras, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at your first half of July general reading here. So in the meditation, really interesting. But when are they not? I saw the image. It was actually a scene or a setting from a home improvement show that I saw like last Valentine's Day when I was in Paris, and they only had so many channels on in the hotel, and it was something that I happened upon, really interestingly enough. Anyway, the challenge was to design a backyard that was kid friendly. So the designers came in, and I saw in the meditation them creating these big pieces of wood that they whittled into the shape of pencils and then colored into to look like colored pencils, and they were kind of around the yard. They made up a little garden with these colored pencils, and it was like this design challenge. So I'm seeing this backyard space that's been design challenged, and then I saw this huge golden eagle come and land on the back of the house looking out of the backyard. But when I say huge eagle, I mean like size of a, Tyrannosaurus Rex, like enormous, huge eagle, the back of this house. And I saw it dive, and it felt really intent on getting your attention, Libra. Then I saw it dive down into the backyard and then dig under the dirt and bring up all of these like gold coins, gold plates. And it felt like what was unearthed and brought above ground was something really exciting that was unexpected. It was really interesting. Eagle energy, eagle medicine. It equates to the Wheel of Fortune in the Tarot. So it's interesting because the Wheel of Fortune, it's about, the wheel turning in your favor, good fortune, good luck, happy accidents, welcome surprises. It's a windfall. It's all of these good things that come as the wheel turns. It's always unexpected, right? So it's interesting with this eagle coming down, and it felt so, I cannot tell you how strongly it felt like this eagle was trying to get your attention. It feels like the universe, it's not tapping you on the shoulder. It's shaking you like this with like both shoulders, like trying to get your attention or trying to direct you somewhere where there is treasure or a path that you've either not considered or that you haven't seen, that feels like it is quite literally paved in gold. Fascinating. Let's go ahead and see what your cards have to say. Hey Libras, let's go ahead and see what your animal energy is for the first half of July. Good Lord. 2 for 1. Okay. Wow, really similar color palettes there with the lower chakras. Interesting. So we have the wolf and the scorpion. Interesting. So the wolf equates to the Hierophant and the Tarot, Taurus energy, which is basically everything is as it's meant to be. Everything is in alignment, right? Wolf medicine is very much about instincts, a pack mentality versus lone wolf. It's very much about relying on your instincts to help you navigate forward. Earth energy. Then we've got fire energy with the scorpion here. Really fascinating. So scorpion equates to a 5 of swords energy, which is very much about either yourself or others around you not being in alignment with the best of integrity, right? So it's you or others acting outside of your integrity. It's really interesting because scorpion energy as well, medicine-wise, is very much when this comes up, you're being called to take some time on your own because the emotions are running really deeply and you would rather sting yourself than an innocent bystander, right? This is a high emotion key coming up here. Now, first thing that I want to say about that is that the time that we're in, this is fire, but it's also watery because it's Scorpio, right? The time that we're in terms of the wheel of the year, it is Litha, right? We're in summer solstice season. So along with that, this is the time of the water. In the northern hemisphere, it's Litha. In the southern hemisphere, on the opposite side of the wheel, it's at Yule, right? Christmas time. Both times, all around, it is a time for reflection. And here in the northern hemisphere, with this watery element that we're currently in as a collective, This is really interesting. You could really be called during this time to really mine those emotional depths within yourself. This could also definitely, I'm feeling, relate to others around you, and really sit with what comes up to really fully feel the extent of where you are. There's something around that. I'm really drawn to the family aspect of the wolf as well, because what I saw in your meditation was that family home renovation. So it's very, very, very interesting, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Wow. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups here. It's really interesting. So Seven of Cups. Traditionally speaking, of course, more cups here, right, with this watery season. But traditionally speaking, Seven of Cups is about, it can be a lot of options, an overabundance of options, high optionality. It can also lead to overwhelm or analysis paralysis. And another interpretation of this key is, dreams deferred, right? Why do I feel like with that and this other key you got here, you also got Eight of Pentacles coming out here. Why do I feel like this eagle in the Wheel of Fortune is trying to draw your attention to an aspect of your path that you've either put to the side, forgotten, or delayed around? Why do I feel that? With the rabbit or the hare energy here as well, on the shadow side of it, it's being paralyzed by fear, worst case scenario thinking. But on the light side of rabbit energy is fertility and abundance and good fortune. I feel like you have some choices that you've had to make around, do I do the easy, safe, obvious road, or do I take some risks and see what happens, right? There's something around this for you. Really interesting. The Eight of Pentacles, with this bee energy, it's really beautiful. This is about hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing. So we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune, the eagle trying to alert you to a path or certain actions to take, or a potential that is about to be ready for you, timing-wise, right? And then we have this, more options than answers. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is coming in to say, no, with this golden path ahead and this honeycomb here, no, really commit to whatever this is that you feel in your soul. There's an aspect of you that knows what you want to be doing. And notice I didn't say should be doing, I said want to be doing. You know what you want to be doing, and there's some aspect of it that you've either delayed or deferred, or that you have fear around, so you've either delayed it or put it to the side, and the eagle is coming and literally removing it from underground and putting it right in front of you. And we're talking about that golden laid path with the coins. Do you remember? And then we have literally golden pentacles here, laying out the path. Wow. Wow. Let's see what else is going on. Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. So Seven of Wands. I always hear with this key, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know what I'm about to say. But I always hear that song by John Mayer, Bigger Than My Body Gives Me Credit For, when I pull this key. I just always hear it. But this is about knowing that challenges are going to arise, but knowing that they're all surmountable by sheer force of will, right? Now, what's interesting about this, so in other words, you are bigger than any obstacle that you may come across. It feels really important to say. Seven of Wands, with this crocodile energy here. Now, this goat here, this poor unsuspecting billy goat, is dinner, right? And the Seven of Wands with these crocodiles here, we've got all these little babies here going, let's go get that goat. And the mama crocodile's like, nope, not right now. Not quite yet. So this really is, in this context, about timing. And that's really brilliant as well, because crocodiles are very much about when to move and when to be still. This is about opportunity, right? If the crocodile moves at the right time, it's fed. If it moves at the wrong time, it goes hungry and has to wait all over again, right? Also with this lotus, these lotus flowers here, you know, lotuses look beautiful on top, but underneath they come from the muck and the dirt and the excrement. It's very cloudy and it's not high visibility down there, right? You see how it looks on top, but you don't see all that it took to get there. I gotta say, Libras, there is something in your life, and I do feel like for a good group of you guys, it's something that involves a money opportunity or work in some way, money, like abundance, right? But there is something in your path, in your reality, in your experience that feels like, oh, you know, either I wish I had more time for that, or oh, I'll work more on that later, or oh, it's like your attention has been elsewhere and spirit is coming in and directing and putting it right in front of your face. I can kind of understand this Scorpion a little bit more now, because the Scorpion energy makes it so that you cannot look away and you cannot defer, right? Scorpion energy is feeling things so intensely and so deeply that you literally have to deal with it, right? If you feel a calling and a knowing in your soul, whoa, did you hear that? If you feel a calling and a knowing in your soul, that you're feeling drawn to do something, take a certain opportunity, that whatever this is for you, and you don't do it, that is going to lead to Scorpion energy. There's also an aspect of this as well about synchronicities, signs, symbols, divine timing. I feel like the universe is very clearly in your face with this, and I feel like you're going to know what this is. There's going to be a lot of signs, symbols, and synchronicity. You could have people mentioning this to you. You could see ads that remind you of whatever this thing is for you. It's very in your face. This is not a mystery. This is not a puzzle, right? It is interesting, though, here in this context, when I think about the meditation, why was I taken to that backyard of that home design show with the... Oh, interesting. Okay. So when I saw that show, when it came on in the hotel room, I only had so many things to watch because it was limited channels. I was in a hotel in Paris and I just kind of had to watch what was there, right? But it's not something that I ever would have seen had I not been there at that exact time and place. So talk about exact time and place, and then we're talking about timing. And then what did we say? 8 of Pentacles, hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing. Why do I feel like the universe is going, we've got this opportunity coming up for you that you're not going to want to miss. So whatever this is, like bring it up now, like excavate it from the earth now if you feel called to do so. That's what it is. You are not going to be, you know, confused as to what this is. This feels incredibly obvious. It feels incredibly obvious. Let's go ahead and get some advice. Oh my Lord, your advice is 7 of Wands. Oh, you got 7 of Wands here, so double 7 of Wands. So this is really interesting with the skunk here as well. You know, the 7 of Wands in this, how it's depicted here, all these wands are coming at this skunk. And you know that the skunk's main defense mechanism is releasing that odor, right? The fact that this is your advice, and we're in a backyard. I just got shivers all over. Look at the backyard fence. And this is what they took apart to make pencils out of. Oh my God. In the meditation, it was like a backyard excavation. And then these fruits and veg have been excavated from the soil. It's so funny. So this is your advice. This is about knowing that every obstacle is surmountable, right? Persistent effort equals reward. That's what this is. You're being asked to give persistent time and effort to whatever this is in your life that is worthy of it. And you can even look at it this way. It can be very helpful to look at things through the lens of, I don't want to have any regrets. So if I never took any further action around this thing, whatever it is, whether it's something that that scares you or that you've deferred or whatever have you that's really difficult, you don't have time for it. If towards the end of your life you look back and left it where it was right now and never did anything else with it, would you regret it? Ask yourself that. You'll know exactly what this is. That's what this is. You are being very much called and urged to move forward with this, and that any obstacles that come your way, whether it's, not having time because of the family or financial issues or health, whatever it is, they're all surmountable. But persistent effort equals reward. And that eagle is really coming in to say there is a reason that this is being called to your attention right now. The universe is trying to deliver you something that is really wonderful, but it's only along a path that at the moment you are not currently forging. And that's what this is. Okay? It's really beautiful though, because it's exciting, like what this could be. You know what I'm saying? It's very exciting. Let's go ahead and get an oracle. I'm definitely feeling like the Colette Baron Reid here. Get an oracle for you. It really does feel like this is so much about something that's been building and brewing and stirring for a long time. I'm also trying to look out for the eagles. Like, I feel like that sign could be really coming through for you in some way. It's really nice. Okay. Oracle for my Libras. Oh my gosh. I never get this card. I never get this. This is really exciting. Wow. The Sun Dancers. Joyful activity. Celebration of life. Abundance. Are you serious? I want to point something out. 3 + 2 is 5. What did I say this was? The Hierophant, which is the 5th major arcana key. 5 is also the number of change. What did I say this was? 5 of Swords. Acting outside of your own integrity or best interests, which is another form of self-sabotage. And then we have the number 5 for your oracle. This is amazing. Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Oh my God. You know what I just noticed? If you've been watching me for any time at all, what is the animal that I have that represents Libras? Say it with me now. Butterflies. And look at this fairy with these butterfly wings. I'm here for it. The fact that you have the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Did I not say? Remember in that meditation where I saw that the gold coins, the gold paved road ahead, with the hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing. With the 8 of Pentacles, the time is now, y'all. That's what this is. I told you, Spirit is trying to align you so that you have this abundance, so that all of this is able to move forward within your highest and best good. Again, you don't want to miss out on something and defer your dreams because you were busy with things that were really just a cover so that you didn't have to take a chance on yourself in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Or do the hard thing in order to get here, whatever that is for you, right? But this is really, really beautiful, Libra. This is such a highly positive oracle. I do feel like there is an aspect of challenge that's going to really, I don't want to say test you, but it's going to require that you either do some work or take some risk or reevaluate how your time is spent in some way. You may have less time for other things, maybe even family or whatever this could be for you. Less time for other things, the more time you devote to whatever this is. But it's one of those things where you don't want any regrets, right? So you want to be able to look back and go, yeah, I don't have any regrets. I did everything that I wanted to do. And it doesn't matter if it turned out, exactly the way I thought it would or not. I gave it a go. That's what I'm hearing. I gave it a go. I gave it a go. That's all that matters, really, at the end of the day. And the fact that you have the Sun Dancers as your oracle, which is saying like on the other side of this is just, it's a level of joy that comes from doing the scary thing anyway because you feel called to do it and then having it pay off in such a big and overt and undeniable and sunny way. It's absolutely beautiful, Libra. It's absolutely beautiful. The road is being paved for you. The eagle is with you. And whatever this is, whether this is a relationship that's a soul bond, whether this is work that is going to lead to major abundance, whether this is, you enacting your own self-care and doing something for yourself that you've deferred and know you need to do for your health, whatever this is, follow those nudges. Right? Looking away is only going to, or deferring is only going to lead to future regret. The time is now. You are more than worth it. And it's a sunny, sunny, sunny result of doing so. Really, really beautiful. With that being said, Libras, I'm sending you so much love and many blessings. I so hope that this helped and resonates. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love reading all of your comments. Also, please like, please share, please subscribe. I would so appreciate that. And with that being said, just thank you, Libras. Thank you so much for being here. And most of all, and as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.